Hi there. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. A blessed Thursday. All right. I'm so excited for this afternoon to share with you about happiness and living a stress-free life. So the title of this webinar, of this one-of-a-kind webinar is Happy and Stress-Free Life. In fact, this is a three-in-one workshop. Yet, we will just be together for 1 hour. And later, during the workshop, during the seminar, I invite you to ask questions using our chat box. So allow me to properly introduce myself. I'll just do a screen share. One moment. Thank you. My name is Bryson Bonsol. I'm a happiness teacher. I'm the founder of Limitless Training and Formation Center. I'm an author. The title of my book is Happy Noise, Happiness. And right now, I am finishing my second book. It's already for layout na, no? Patapos na siya and for publication, for publishing. And I'm also a laughter yoga leader. So I facilitate laughter yoga. I hope if you haven't attended a laughter yoga session, maybe next time we can have a laughter yoga session with a Limitless Power Coach. And I'm an inspirational speaker. I give talks, seminars, workshops, recollections, retreats to schools, companies, and communities. I'm a retreat facilitator, and my branding is that I am a happiness teacher. Yes, you heard that right. I'm a happiness teacher because I teach people how to be happy, and I hope right after our webinar, your happiness level will increase. So this is my book. And pre-pandemic, I used to serve as a radio show host. The name of our radio program is The Author's Voice, where we invite different authors to talk about their book. And sometimes I serve as host in this big event in Quirino Grandstand during the Traslacion, no? If you're familiar, for the Catholics here, this is Coco Martin, one of the devotees of the Black Nazarene, wherein millions of people would join that long procession. And sometimes I also serve as guest at DZMM Teleradio. Just the same, I talk about happiness. I share about the secrets on how to be happy and healthy, of course, because when you're happy, you'll also be healthy, and you'll find out that this afternoon that it has an effect. Being happy has a powerful positive effect in your health. And just this January, I also guested at Sakto with Kuya Kim Atienza and Chang Ami Perez. I talked about happiness as well. And a week later, I was invited by The Bottom Line, no, with Tito Boy Abunda. Just the same, we talk about happiness. You can find that. You can watch that in YouTube. Just type in my name, Bryson Bonsol. If I may also invite you, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel because I upload videos about happiness and inspiration. So this is available in iWant TV if you want to watch the full version, because I talked about happiness, this lady talked about health, this lady talked about relationship, and this guy talked about financial literacy. So how to begin our year right now. That's why it was aired last January. So in fact, the title of this workshop is The Happiness Workshop. Pre-pandemic, this used to be a whole day workshop. Earlier, in the chat box, I saw that someone is from Zamboanga. Huh? So kindly type in the chat box where you're coming from, where you are right now, where you are watching right now. So kindly type in the chat box kung nasaan ka ngayong hapong ito. Because this happiness workshop reached Zamboanga. Yun yung pinakamalayong narating ng happiness workshop. This used to be a whole day workshop. And right now, we will just have an hour or maybe an hour and 15 minutes. And then when you attend the complete version of this workshop, which I will announce later, it will be next month. Okay, Butuan. Yes, Zamboanga. Okay, wow, ang dami. Okay, Marikina. All right, I'm so happy. Pampanga, so Pangasinan, Davao. Yes, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, mabuhay po tayong lahat. Now let's begin. Sige, by the way, so for this workshop, for this version of the workshop, I will be the only one to speak. But when you attend the full version, the complete version, we will do so many activities there that each time you do the activity, you'll really feel happy. Okay, so This is a 3-in-1 workshop. As I have mentioned earlier, this is about stress management workshop, this is about happiness workshop, and at the same time, mental wellness workshop. So when you look at the dictionary and look for the word stress, these are the words related to the word stress. Anxiety, dismay, consternation, trepidation, apprehension, discombobulate, fright, nervousness, panic, scare, strain, tension, terror, uneasiness, agonize, bother, grieve, hurt, injure, irritate, dread, torture, trouble. You see? So I remember, if I may just share, wait, let me just, there, spotlight my video there so everyone can see me. Okay, thank you. All right, there. I remember one time I facilitated a laughter yoga to a group of senior citizens and I asked them this question. Sino po sa inyo dito ang nasa stress? Please raise your hands. And then, to my shock, walang nagtaas ng kamay. Nagulat ako, sabi ko, wow, mabuti pa yung mga senior citizens, hindi na si stress. Pero something in me, baka sabihin ko, baka hindi lang nila masyado pang naunawaan ng stress. Minsan, ganun din tayo. No? So, I asked them this question. Sino po sa inyo ang naiinis each time you are caught in a heavy traffic? Yun, nagtaas na sila ng kamay. Sino po naiinis pag napapanood ko yung balita na hindi ninyo nagugustuhan? Ayun, nagtaas na sila ng balita. Nagtaas na sila ng kamay. balita. Nagtaas na sila ng kamay. And then I said, there, that is stress. Okay? Minsan we are not aware that we are stressed. Eto yan ha, papakita ko ulit. Again, when you experience these words, you are experiencing stress. Nainis ka, stress na yon. Kinabahan ka, nagpanik ka, stress na yon. Okay? Yung mga nasaktan dyan, naiirita. Okay? Pagka nanonood ka sa TV, o minsan humaharap ka sa salamin, naiirita ka. Sa nakikita mo, sa naririnig mo, stress na yan. And stress is also a silent killer. That is why each time people would ask me with regard to happiness, how to be happy, etc., my always answer would always be self-awareness. Pagkakilala sa sarili. Simple lang malaman kung ikaw ay stress na. 4 areas of our life: mind, heart, body, and soul. Mind, heart, body, and soul. Pag nawala na yung kapayapaan mo sa isip, sa puso, sa katawan, sa kaluluwa mo, sa spirito, meaning you are stressed. And if you will ask me of my personal definition of the word stress, ito, gawa-gawa lang to. You cannot find this in the dictionaries, no? For me, stress is equivalent to unpeace. Can you type in the chat box the word unpeace? Just add UN and then the word peace. Unpeace. Okay, let me see. So this time, I will just be involving you in the chat box. Very good. Thank you so much for typing in the word unpeace. So ibig sabihin, friends, pag nawawala yung kapayapaan sa'yo, stress ka na. And you have to do something with that. Sabi nila, it's okay not to be okay. Yes, ang galing nung sabi ng friend ko Sabi ng isa kong friend, it's okay not to be okay, but you have to do something so that you will be okay. Alright? Kailangan may gawin tayo sa buhay natin para maging okay din tayo. Alright, so let's continue. So that's the word for the word stress, no? Stress kills, nakakamatay ang stress. Kaya sabi ko kanina, this is a silent killer and these are the medically proven stress, no? That stress contributes to the following. See, heart disease, stroke, etc. And now, you see here, that's my photo when I was a little cuter. Ngayon, cute na lang. You see there, you cannot manage stress. I'll repeat, you cannot manage stress. And how can that be, Bryson? I thought we are talking about stress management. Okay? And now you're telling us that we cannot manage stress? Okay, who do we manage? Oh, what happened? What's that? May nag-share. All right. There. All right. We do not manage stress. The question should be, who do we manage? Or what do we manage? The answer there is that you do not manage stress because stress is an external factor. Ibig sabihin, nasa labas mo yung stress and ang nangyayari, pinapasok mo sa system mo. Stress is a stimulus. Or stress could be stimuli. Ano ibig sabihin yan? Nanood ka ng news, may narinig kang hindi maganda, na-stress ka. Inisip-isip mo, naramdaman mo, no, from what you see, from what you hear, and then you put it in your mind and in your heart, and then you reacted to it. And so the response is what? You become reactive. So now, the question is, who do we manage now? We manage ourselves. We manage ourselves. We manage our emotion. We manage how we respond to situations. You know, kahit isa lang yung nararanasan nating lahat, and then when you ask different people, if I ask you, for example, you may say different reactions. Halimbawa, may hindi magandang nangyari. No? Iba-iba yung reaction natin. Nakakainis talaga, buwisit talaga. Ba't kasi nangyari talaga yon? Tapos yung iba, okay lang, talagang nangyayari talaga yan. Ganyan talaga ang buhay. See, iba-iba yung responses natin. So the question is, you do not manage stress, you manage yourself. And you create your stress, you create your happiness. At the first part, we're talking about stress, and then the second part, we'll talk about happiness. Because, why? Why are we talking about stress right now? Minsan, hindi ka malungkot, friend. Stressed ka lang. I'll repeat. Ang alam mo, malungkot ka, you think that you're unhappy, hindi ka masaya, when in fact, stress ka lang pala. At pag nagpatong-patong yung stress, and when you do not know how to cope with stress, it can lead to depression. Kaya wag ninyong titipirin yung sarili ninyo. Huwag kang maging kuripot sa sarili. Pakitype nga sa chat box, huwag maging kuripot sa sarili. Okay, game. I-type sa chat box, huwag maging kuripot sa sarili. Sige, antayin ko yan. Yan, huwag maging kuripot sa sarili. Meaning, treat yourself. Halimbawa, gustong-gusto mo na talaga bumili ng ice cream eh. Di ba? Magkano lang yung ice cream? Baka 20 pesos lang. Bumili ka na. You deserve to be happy. You can quote me for this. Ito, i-type nyo rin ito sa chat box. Okay, you can quote me for this. Do not delay your happiness. Type in the chat box. Do not delay your happiness. Thank you so much. Narinig na ninyo ito before, no? Delaying gratification. Okay. There is wisdom to delaying gratification. But gratification, happiness is not just about gratification. Later, you will see na marami palang paraan para maging masaya. So never delay happiness. Ang palusot ng iba, ganito. Promise, pagka na-promote ako, tsaka ako magiging masaya. O pagka nagkaasawa ako, tsaka ako magiging masaya. Pagka nakalipat ako ng magandang trabaho, tsaka ako magiging masaya. Paano, friend, kung naunahan ka ng kamatayan bago ka naging masaya? Kaya, huwag mong i-delay yung happiness. Because you deserve to be happy, not tomorrow, not next week, not after this pandemic. You deserve to be happy in the here and now. Ngayon, you deserve to be happy because that is your natural state. Tandaan mo ito. Repeat after me. Baka nga, syempre, hindi ko kayo maririnig. Sabi mo, I deserve to be happy. Type sa chat box, I deserve to be happy. Ito pa, i-type rin sa chat box, my natural state is happiness. My natural state is happiness. Ano ibig sabihin, Bryson, ng my natural state is happiness? It only means one thing. Lahat tayo pumupunta doon sa natural state natin. Lahat tayo gustong maging masaya. Mamaya, bibigyan ko kayo ng facts, no, about happiness. Thank you so much for those of you who are engaging actively in our chat box. Next time, probably, if you join the complete version of this workshop, I'd love to interact with you by also listening to your beautiful voices. So you see, tayo ang gumagawa ng ikaka-stress natin at tayo rin ang gumagawa ng ikasasaya natin. Your happiness will not depend on other people, on the circumstances. Yung iba kasi, ito malito ha, this is a happiness myth. Hahanapin ko yung happiness. Nasaan kaya yung happiness? No, you don't look for happiness. You don't find happiness because happiness is there already within you. Nasa iyo na because that is your natural state. Hindi mo yan hahanapin sa tao, hindi mo yan hahanapin sa company, hindi mo yan hahanapin sa pera, hindi mo yan hahanapin sa ibang bansa. Ang kasiyahan ay nasa iyo. Oh, pre-pandemic, tayong lahat, when we work, di ba? Nag-set tayo ng alarm clock. And the moment that we hear our alarm clock, there's already stress. Good morning, let the stress begin. Di ba? Yung iba, pag humaharap nga sa salamin, nasa-stress pa. O, di ba? Now, kahit na nasa pandemya tayo, pagkagising, parang ayaw magtrabaho, natatakot, ang daming tanong sa buhay, ang daming concerns, no? Anxiety, takot, fear, pangamba, stress, stress, stress everywhere. Okay, now we're done with stress. Let's proceed now to happiness. Fact number 1, we all want to be happy. Tama? Lahat tayo gustong maging masaya. You even ask yourself, all the things that we do, lahat ng bagay na ginagawa natin sa mundong ito is anchored to happiness. Question, bakit yan yung kinuha mo ng course ng college? Bakit siya yung gusto mo? Na mapang-asawa, maging boyfriend, maging girlfriend. Bakit ito yung mga hobbies na gusto mo? Bakit gusto mong gawin yan? Because as I have mentioned earlier, our natural state is joy, happiness. Therefore, we all want to be happy. Kahit yung mga masasamang tao, gusto nilang maging masaya. Yun nga lang, iba-iba rin tayo ng sources ng happiness. O fact number 2, we will do everything we can to achieve happiness. Di ba? Lahat ng bagay gagawin natin para maging masaya. Kahit minsan, patago. Di ba? Nung grade school tayo, if you can recall, pagka ikaw ay may crush, gagawin at gagawin mo ang paraan para makita yung crush mo. Magpapapansin ka, magpapaalam ka, kunwari mag-CCR ka, yun pala, dadaan ka lang sa classroom ng crush mo. Hindi ba? So we will do everything we can to be happy. Now that you are earning, pag may pera ka, may nagustuhan ka, what do you do? Binibili mo, hindi ba? Oh, fact number 3, we ask ourselves, what can make us really happy? Ano nga ba talaga magpapasaya sa akin? Ayan na. Okay. What makes you happy? Sige nga, can you type in the chat box? Ano nagpapasaya sa inyo? Kung ano kagad yung pumasok sa isip, yon, ilagay mo. Kung pera, lagay mo money. Food, lagay mo food. Travel, lagay mo travel. O yan, family, food. Alright. O, di ba? Food. Jollibee Chicken Joy, talagang specific. Order na po. Don't delay happiness. Order na, magpa-grab. Alright. Stress talaga kapag walang money. Totoo yan. Ah, Usana. O, Usana all. O, tignan mo, taga Usana rin siya. Ako rin po, Usana user. Okay. Sige, let's continue. See, if you can see, sabi niya, ikaw, sir. Ako, what's my happiness? Is that a question? What makes you happy? Okay. Family, our family. All right. Halaman ko, sir, yung happiness ko. Di ba? Yung mga plantito, plantita. Oh, ha? Oh, see? You can see in the chat box that we have different sources of happiness. Iba-iba yung nagpapasaya sa atin. That is why, do not, di ba? Parang, wag mong pipilitin yung ibang tao na, hey friends, masaya umakyat ng bundok. Nagiging masaya ako kapag umakyat ako ng bundok. Therefore, pag umakyat ka ng bundok, magiging masaya ka. Iba-iba tayo ng sources of happiness. Let us respect one another. Walang basagan ng trip. Basagin mo lang yung trip ng tao kapag yung kanyang source of happiness ay nakakasama na sa kanya. If it is no longer life giving for that person and for the other people around him or her. Why be happy? Bakit nga ba mahalaga na maging masaya? Magkukwento lamang ako. I remember, since this is the flagship program of my company. So I go to different parts of the Philippines. Muntik na nga sa different parts of the world. Nagka-pandemic lang. Pupunta sana itong happiness workshop sa Holy Land sa 3 bansa pa, no? Kaya lang nagka-pandemic. So not this time, probably next year. So in 2013, I organized a happiness workshop. The very first happiness workshop in the Philippines. I don't know if in Asia or in the world. Di ko alam, no? But I can say that that was the first happiness workshop done in the Philippines. So I organized it together with my friends, and we had it sponsored sa social media, no, sa Facebook. Hindi ba pagka magsa-sponsor ka ng advertisement, may bayad 'yon. And so many people can see. And so there's the poster, and then may mga nag-comment. And I remember one person commented, no, this way. Naglagay lang siya ng one word, and the word is pathetic. The word is pathetic. Type nyo nga sa chat box, pathetic. Nung nakita niya yung poster about happiness workshop, yung kanyang comment, pathetic. That was in 2013, 7 years ago. And nagulat ako, sabi ko, bakit naman kaya pathetic? Eh siguro, kaya nasabi niyang pathetic, bakit ako attend ng workshop mo na worth 1,500 7 years ago, no, when you attend the workshop, na whole day with food, kompleto na, venue, ang mura-mura, 1,500. So, siguro naisip niya, why would I pay 1,500 to attend a happiness workshop when I can use the money to like what? Watch movie and buy food and clothes and things that will make me happy. Tama din naman, di ba? So, may ano rin siya, tama rin yung kanyang reason because those things that will make her happy. But you know what? Talking about happiness is not something cheap. You are here not because you're sad. Yung iba kasi, ay ba't ako attend ng happiness workshop? Masaya naman ako. Yes, no, lahat naman tayo gusto maging masaya. Pero pag umattend ka ng happiness workshop, like right now, you're attending a happiness workshop, your knowledge about happiness will deepen. Because friends, let us be clear about happiness. Happiness is not just about you smiling and laughing all the time and you feeling good. No, happiness is beyond that. Happiness is more than you being feeling happy, posting happy pictures, experiencing happy things. No, happiness is beyond that. Pwede kang maging happy kahit hindi ka nakasmile. Pwede kang maging happy kahit tahimik ka lang. Okay? So, let's continue. These are the reasons why it is important to be happy. Oh, I love this. This is my favorite, no? This is from Psychological Bulletin. And it says, working on how to become happier, the research suggests, will not only make a person feel better, but will also boost his or her energy, creativity, and immune system, foster better relationship, fuel higher productivity at work, and even lead to a longer life. Friends, I'd like to emphasize the word working. Working. See, working on how to become happier. Can you type in the chat box the word working? Ibig sabihin, friends, tinatrabaho mo pa lang yung buhay mo para ikaw ay maging mas masaya. You are already enjoying the benefits. What are the benefits, Bryson? Oh, these are the benefits when you work on how to become happier. Lalakas ka, magiging creative ka. Now, because we are in a pandemic, something to do with the health crisis, we want to boost our immune system. We want to enjoy long life. So if you want to boost your immune system, the secret is be happy. Be happy. You want to be productive? May mga ganyang workshop na, di ba? How to be productive at work. When other companies would invite me on productivity workshop, how to be productive, I teach them to be happy. Because if you are happy, you will be productive. You will enjoy the things that you do. And everything will just flow smooth, no? Talagang seamless flow. Maayos lahat, masaya ka. Marami kang magagawa dahil masaya ka. So be happy. Oh, foster better relationship. Ito pa, friends, ito pa. Ang daming benefits ng happiness. O sige, mamaya pala yun. Ito muna. I love this. 10 years ago, I was reading a book. The title of the book is The How of Happiness, written by Dr. Sonia Lubomirski. And in that book, it may study na ginawa yung World Health Organization. So I read this book 10 years ago. And so the prediction was made 10 years ago. All right, 2010. And the prediction was this. World Health Organization predicts that by the year 2020, bigyan mo, hindi natin alam na magkakapandemya pa ng 2020. By the year 2020, the second leading cause of mortality in the world, affecting 30% of adults, is depression. Ikalawang sanhi na ikamamatay ng tao sa daigdig, depression. Maapektuhan 30% of adults. O, ilan tayo dito? 300. Ilan ang 30% ng 300? 100. So imagine, 110. 100, 330 tayo. Mga 110 sa atin, madidepress. Okay? So ano ba yung depression? Marami. We can talk about that, pero mabilis lang. No? Maraming causes ang depression, friends. Hindi lang pa sa nalungkot ka, depressed ka na. So be very careful with the words that you use for yourself and for other people. Kaya kaya mahalaga itong pinag-uusapan natin. That's why I told you that our topic for this afternoon is not cheap. Mahalaga ito. This is for you. Because ang depression, just like COVID-19, kahit sino pwedeng tamaan ng depression. Kahit ikaw, kahit ako, na masayahin, kahit ikaw na active, lahat tayo pwedeng tamaan ng depression. Now, how do we help ourselves? Kasi ang depression, nangyayari yan pagka hindi na tayo marunong, when we do not help ourselves, no? When we do not seek help, nagpatong-patong yung kalungkutan. Yes, sadness can bring you deep sadness, can lead you to depression. What else? Stress. When you do not know how to cope with stress, nagpatong-patong yung stress, it can lead to depression. And depression may or may not have symptoms. Yung ibang symptoms na ikaw pala ay depressed ay ganito. Yung iba humahaba yung tulog, gusto na lamang lagi nakahiga. Yung iba naman, nawawala ng gana sa pagkain. Yung iba dumadami ang pagkain, no? Mas dumami yung pagkain niya. So yung iba hindi makatulog ng maayos sa gabi, nagigising ng madaling araw. Anxiety attack, panic attack, yan. And what do? Seek help, seek professional help. Okay? Seek professional help. Yan. So many people are agreeing. So later, friends, since I cannot read all the things that you put in the chat box, if you have questions later after my presentation, you can ask questions. All right. Now you might ask me, okay, Bryson, second leading cause pala ng mortality ay depression. Ano yung number 1? O sige nga, hulaan nga ninyo. Hula lang. Commercial muna tayo. Pahinga muna ako. Sige, type in the chat box. Napapanood rin tayo sa YouTube. So sa mga nakakapanood ng YouTube, because we're live via Zoom. So when I say chat box, yung mga nandito po sa Zoom, yung nakakapag-gawa ng comments sa chat box. Pneumonia, stress, COVID. Okay, ano kaya yung number 1? Hindi ka mamatay daw ng tao. Heart problems, very good. Miss Shireen Almanza. Cardiac arrest, yes. Anything that has something to do with your heart, no? Cardiovascular diseases. Why? Because of our lifestyle, sedentary lifestyle. Laging nakaupo, hindi na gumagalaw, hindi na naglalakad, laging nag-elevator, hindi na nag-exercise. Alam nyo ba that sitting is the new smoking? Kaya ako nakatayo ako ngayon. Wala akong upuan. See, I can jump. I am giving my talk right now standing kasi mas healthy ang pagtayo. That's why if you can stand. All right. Pero this is really alarming, friends. Imagine, second cause ng mortality ng mga tao, depression. And for all you know, after this pandemic that has something to do with health, the second wave of pandemic that will hit us after COVID-19, let's say may vaccine na. The second pandemic, may kasunod na actually, nangyayari na nga. The second pandemic has something to do with mental illness. Mental illness. Kaya paano natin matutulungan yung mga sarili natin para hindi tayo magkaroon ng problema sa ating pag-iisip. Kailangan masaya tayo. Kaya makakatulong itong pag-uusapan natin ngayong hapon. So kung may mga kaibigan kayo, kamag-anak kayo, i-share ninyo ito. This is also recorded in Facebook, in YouTube, ma-share sa Facebook. I-share po ninyo ito sa timeline ninyo so you can bless a lot of people. These are the other effects of happiness. This is based from the book of Dr. Sonia Lubomirsky, The How of Happiness. Happier people are more sociable and energetic, more charitable and cooperative. Ayan pre-pandemic, kung nagsisimba ka at ikaw ay generous, malaki binibigay mo, hindi barya-barya. It means you are happy. Pag cooperative ka sa trabaho, di ba? May sabihin ng boss, may bago tayong gagawin. Yes, game po ako dyan. Hindi yung, lagi na lang may bago. Kung ano na lang laging ini-introduce, lagi na lang may bago. Ayan, uncooperative. Kung ano lang naiisip nila. Ayan, nako, sign yan na hindi ka masaya. Di ba? Ito na. Better liked by others, not just in social media, but in real life. Di ba? Mas gusto naman natin yung mga, we are surrounded with happy people. More likely to get married and stay married. Linawin natin ito. Paano pala yung mga single? Ibig sabihin yung mga single, malungkot. Hindi po, ako po ay single, masaya po ako. Ibig sabihin lamang nito, for those of you who are desiring to enter this kind of vocation to a married life, you're likely to get married and stay married. Okay? Have richer networks of friends and social support. Show more flexibility and ingenuity in their thinking. So, nakakatalino rin pagka masaya ka. More productive in their jobs. I've mentioned that earlier. Gusto mong maraming ma-accomplish? Unahin mo sa pagiging masaya. Kaya kanina, I kept on telling you, do not delay happiness. Do not delay happiness. Ano ba nagpapasaya sa'yo? Huwag kang KJ. Kung sa palagay mo naman, mabuti rin yan. Totoo, mabuti yan para sa'yo. Ano yung mga happiness activities? Mamaya pag-uusapan natin yan. They are better leaders and negotiators. They earn more money. Sige nga, i-type nyo nga sa chat box, I want to be rich. Sige nga, I want to be rich. I want to be wealthy. Kung gusto mong maging mayaman, magkakamag-anak yan. Kaya 3 yung steps dyan, di ba? Sabi, what is the measure of well-being? Sabi yung iba, no? Happy, healthy, wealthy. Happy o kaya happy, wealthy, healthy. So 3 yan. Pero bago ka maging wealthy, bago ka maging healthy, kailangan happy ka muna. Kung gusto mong humaba buhay mo, kailangan happy ka. Tingnan mo si Enrile, sabi niya, gusto ko, happy ka. Tingnan mo si Enrile, haba lang buhay. Alright. Kung gusto mo agad mamatay, magdrama-drama ka na. Mag-isip ka lagi ng malulungkot na bagay sa buhay mo. Isipin mo lagi, pangit ka. Isipin mo, hindi ka karapat-dapat. Isipin mo lagi, malas ka. Kung lagi mong iisipin yan, mga next week, yan. Hanggang next week ka na lang. Kasi nga, natatamaan yung mental health mo. So, happier people are more resilient in the face of hardship. Kaya nakakatulong ito Para kang nag-iipon, friends When you collect joy, when you collect happy experiences, happy memories, para kang nag-iimpok ng bangko ng happiness, pag dumating sa'yo yung malaking mabigat na dagok ng buhay mo, malulungkot ka, madadown ka, pero ang sasagip sa'yo ay yung nakolekta mong mga masasayang karanasan. Sapagkat masasabi mo pa rin na kahit ikaw ay nakararanas ng matinding dagok, pagsubok sa buhay, pag nabalikan mo yung mga magagandang karanasan mo, masasabi mong maganda pa rin ang buhay. Masaya pa rin mabuhay. Kaya anong gagawin, Bryson? Anong gagawin ko? Anong gagawin namin? Collect happy memories. Kaya do not delay happiness. Huwag mo na ipagpabukas pa. Sigurado ka bang mabubuhay ka pa bukas? Hindi pa natin sigurado yan. Kaya hanggang ngayon, maging masaya ka na at magpasaya ka ng ibang mga tao. Happier people have stronger immune systems and are physically healthier. Hindi ba? Siguro kayo may mga kamag-anak kayo na may karamdaman o mga kilalang may mga karamdaman, may sakit, mga matatanda na. Anong sinasabi ng doktor? Dapat masaya kayo lagi. Anong sabi ng iba? Kung kaya po ninyong mag-travel, i-expose po ninyo sa nature, magdagat po kayo. Ano pa? Sabi ng iba, pag matatanda na, sige, matanda na, yung mga bawal, pwede na rin. Yung mga matatamis, minsan na lang. Di ba? Bakit? Mas lalong lumalakas yung mga tao pag masaya. Mas nakakaganang mabuhay kapag masaya. Kaya gawin ang mga bagay upang maging masaya. Happy people even live longer. Yan ang secret kung paano humaba ang buhay. Maging masaya. What is happiness? Okay. This is what I was mentioning to you earlier, I have the copy of this book. This is a very good book about the science and psychology of happiness. According to Dr. Sonia Lubomirsky, happiness is an experience of joy. In fact, if you look at the dictionary and look for the word happiness and joy, they can be used interchangeably. Okay? But for some, in a spiritual context, they say that joy is even deeper. Kung ano man yon, basta kagala ka. No? Contentment. Pag ikaw ay kontento sa buhay, ibig sabihin masaya ka. Ano ibig sabihin ng contentment? Let us be clear with the word contentment. You have dreams, you have goals for the future, for your life, and for your loved ones. Okay yan, may goals ka. Yet, what you have right here and right now, you're happy. And that's being contented. Okay? Alam mo, isa sa mga sekreto para maging masaya, makontento ka muna kung ano yung meron ka. Yun muna. Because you do not live in the moment when you're not contented. Let me just show you an example of contentment. Ito lagi kong itong sinasabi, example sa mga talk ko. Noon, tayo, buti na lang nakagraduate na ako. Congratulate yourself if you graduated from this kind of experience. Not from school, but from this kind of experience. Before, pag may mga bagong labas na cellphone, yung bago talaga, yung brand new, yan yung binibili ko. Yan talaga binibili ko. Nakagraduate na ako. Ngayon, ang gusto ko na lamang, basta may maayos na camera, nakakapag-internet naman, maayos din naman yung screen, nagagamit ko, yun na yun. I bought this phone 3 years ago. Maingat ako sa phone. Tignan mo, sa sobrang ingat ko, hindi na ako gumagamit ng case kasi hindi naman ito nalalaglag. Let me show to you because by virtue of wear and tear, talagang nasisira yung telepono, yung mga gamit. Sa kagagamit siguro, if you can notice, may masking tape na yan. Isa, kasi kusa nang humiwalay yung button dito. Yung power button, pati yung ginagamit sa screenshot. And then, for the volume na up and down, humihiwalay na rin siya ng kusa, no? So, masking tape. Why am I showing to you my cell phone? I am contented with my phone. Well, siguro, pagka may extra money ako, I will buy something new for myself. Sabi ko nga, do not delay happiness, di ba? Pero, dahil nagagamit ko naman siya, okay pa naman eh. Gagamit pa yung screen. Hindi pa naman nagba-blackout, di ba? That's contentment. Ikaw, kontento ka na ba? O baka nasa treadmill ka. Di ba? Alam mo yung treadmill na tumatakbo ka lang na ganyan. Walang kapahingahan. No? Halagang pagod na pagod ka. Gusto mo lagi bago, gusto mo lagi maganda. Ala, sige. Yes, you deserve that. Magpapasaya sa iyo eh. Pero kahit wala muna, makontento ka and you will be happy. Okay? Yung iba, may asawa na, hindi pa kontento. Ay, nako, Pilipinas. May girlfriend na, may boyfriend na, hindi pa nakontento. Bayan! Positive well-being combined with the sense that one's life is good. Pag nakikita mo maganda ang buhay, maganda mabuhay, masaya ka, that's happiness. And ito, maganda, I love this, meaningful and worthwhile. Nakikita mo may kahulugan ng buhay mo. Hindi ka na nabubuhay para kumain. Hindi ka na nabubuhay para magtrabaho. Nabubuhay ka rin para sa ibang tao. That's what we mean by meaning. Meaningful life. We will talk about that later. Sige, let me just read the chat box. Okay, anong sabi sa chat box? Ang dami. LOL. Okay, yeah. Hindi ko alam kung ba siya nag-LOL. Okay, masaya na ako basta nakaka-text call at wifi connect ko. Yan, contentment, di ba? Yung iba kasi, well, siguro mga kabataan, pero makaka-graduate din sila doon, ano? May mga, di ba, lahat naman tayo excited pag may something new eh. Pero yan, sana all contento, sabi ni Miss Mylene. I'm like that as long as I can use my phone. I won't buy new. Wow, congratulations! O, di ba? Masaya na ako, makita ko lang ang baby ko. Wow, that's happiness. Okay, be contented daw. Okay, yan. Lami daw ang kaon. Masarap daw ang pagkain. O, tingnan mo, naintindihan ko. Okay, alright. Sige, let's continue. Thank you for being active in the chat box. Alright. So that's happiness. I like this. Happiness consists in activity. It is a running stream, not a stagnant pool. So ibig sabihin yan, friends, it is you have to intend doing activities. Mamaya I will share with you happiness activities that you can do. Napakadali. Wala kang gagastusin. Gagawin mo lang yung mga secrets na gagawin ko. Magiging masaya ka. It is a running stream, not a stagnant pool. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Kasi yung iba, I want to be happy. I want to be happy. What will I do? Friends, hindi ka uupo lang sa upuan. Sabi mo, happiness, happy mo ako, happiness, happy mo ako, happiness, happy mo ako. Happiness, masaya na ako. Hindi ganon. It doesn't work that way. Hindi ka magpapasapi sa happiness, baka iba sumapi sa'yo. When you want to be happy, you have to do something. Kailangan mong kumilos. Hindi yung upo ka lang, mamaya, happy na ako. O, di ba? Okay, let's continue. Ito pa. In truth, there is no one magic strategy that will help every person become happier. So walang magic pill, walang magic pill no for you, for me, because my happiness is different from your happiness. Ganun tayo nilikha na unique ng Diyos, no, ng ating creator. Kaya iba-iba tayo ng happiness, di ba? Okay. Now, ang tawag doon sa ginawa natin ay introduction. Introduction lang yon. Ngayon, pupunta na tayo sa main body. I will give you 7 keys to achieve a happy and stress-free life. Okay, 7 keys. 7 is the perfect number of the Lord sa mga Bible scholars. Kaya gusto ko 7. So ito lang yung tatandaan ninyo. So tapos na yung presentation ko eh. Okay? So, there. Ako na lang muna para manawa kayo sa mukha ko. Matandaan nyo itong mukha na to. Alright, so kindly type in the chat box the 7 letters. Okay, I'll be using the acronym of my training center. The name of my training center is Be Blessed. The word blessed, I'm using the word blessed, the Old English version spelled as B-L-E-S-T. It's just the same as B-L-E-S-S-E-D. But I just want to use the Old English version. Sige, yan, very good. Maraming salamat. Thank you. Be blessed. Very good. So 7 letters, and we will use those 7 letters for the acronym of the 7 keys to achieve on how to be happy, on how to achieve a happy and stress-free life. Okay, the first letter is B. B stands for optimistic. Be optimistic. Can you type in the words be optimistic? Type in the chat box the words be optimistic. Thank you. That's the first letter. Stands for letter B. Be optimistic. What do we mean by be optimistic? Narinig na ninyo ito. Think positive, think positive. Okay, how do we think positive? You know what? Each time you train your mind, your brain to think good things, beautiful things, you rewire your brain. Can you type in the chat box? Rewire. Rewire. So, ibig sabihin, para palang may mga wire-wire yung brain natin, may mga connecting nerves yan, no? Veins, ganyan. And when you train yourself to look for the beautiful things around you, you rewire your brain. Inaayos mo yung brain mo. May mga bagong neural connections na kung saan ka man tumingin, ano man yung mangyari sa buhay mo, may nakikita kang maganda. Ang problema ngayon, maraming tao ang negastars. O, type nyo nga, negastars. Negatrons. Yan. Ang mga nega. Yan, isip ng nega. Halimbawa, bigyan ko kayo ng halimbawa. COVID-19. Ay, nako, daming nega. Totoo naman, totoo yan. Nega talaga ang COVID-19. Di ba naman nagsabing positive ang COVID-19? O, ito na. Pero hala, mag-end of the world na. Hala, madami nang nagkakahawan sa Pilipinas. Hala, wala pang vaccine. Magugunaw na ang daigdig. Ayan, mga negatrons. So, sige, baka maunahan mo pang magkaroon ka pa ng sakit, maatake ka sa puso bago pa magunaw ang daigdig dahil nega ka ng nega. Alam ba ninyo, according to psychologists, according to studies, we have about 50,000 thoughts per day. Type in the chat box. 50,000. Lagay nyo nga, 50,000. Yan. Ganyan po kadami on average. I'm sure mas madami pa because that's just on average. We have 50,000 thoughts per day according to experts. Yet, 75% of that is negative. Wow, 75% pala ng 50,000 thoughts, negative. Ibig sabihin pala, program pala tayo na mag-isip ng negative para sa sarili natin at para sa paligid natin. Bryson, ano halimbawa na nagiging nega ako? Ganito yan. Halimbawa, pre-pandemic. Ay, feeling ko malilate talaga ako. Ay, feeling ko lalagdatin ako. Tapos mamaya, sabi na nga ba, lalagdatin ako eh. Binerigod mo pa sarili mo. Nega! Di ba? Hala, hanggang dito na lang aabot talaga yung pera ko. Di ba? Oh.
Pagbukas ng pera, parang yung pera dumadaan na lang sa kanang kamay, pag lalabas sa kaliwang kamay, kanang kamay, kaliwang kamay. Pagpasok ng pera, wala na. Yan, mga nega. Yes, may nangyaring hindi maganda sa paligid natin, pero ano ibig sabihin ng be optimistic? Simple lang. May pag-asa. Can you type in the word hope? Hope. Example, this pandemic. Ang daming nakakalungkot na nangyayari sa mundo natin, sa bansang Pilipinas. Ang daming nakakalungkot na nangyayari. Ang daming nawalan ng trabaho, ang daming nagugutom, etc. Ang daming galit, ang daming takot, negative. Pero kung ikaw ay optimistic na tao, naniniwala ka, you believe na matatapos rin ang pandemyang ito at may magandang mangyayari sa buhay mo at sa mga tao sa paligid mo. Ibig sabihin, hindi ka patapos sa paglalakbay mo at marami pang mangyayaring maganda sa buhay mo. That's being optimistic. And when you train yourself to think positively, it will be easy for you to see the beautiful things around you. While other people would see ugly things, ikaw nakikita mo, ang ganda, maganda ang buhay. Yan ang being optimistic. Mas magkakasakit ka kung puro nega ang iisipin mo. And it begins with yourself. Self-talk. Nagsi-self-talk kasi tayo eh. Can you type in the chat box? Self-talk, self-talk, self-talk. Kailangan positive self-talk. Subconsciously kasi we have negative self-talk, self-sabotaging beliefs. Imagine, sinasabotahin mo yung sarili mong buhay. How do you self-sabotage? Ay, feeling ko hanggang dito na lang talaga ako. Wala, malungkot talaga ang buhay, mahirap talaga ang buhay. Feeling ko talaga, mahirap talaga ang buhay hanggang sa pagtanda ko. Mahirap talaga. Yan ang siningit mo sa kokote mo, yan ang mangyayari sa'yo. According to quantum physics, everything is energy. Your thought is an energy. Kung ano inisip mo, yan ang mangyayari sa'yo. Yan ang ma-attract mo. By virtue of law of attraction, mag-isip ka ng maganda, ma-attract mo maganda. Mag-isip ka ng sakit, ma-attract mo sakit. Mag-isip ka na ikaw ay healthy, magiging healthy ka. Libre ang mag-isip ng maganda. Kaya mag-isip ka ng maganda. Kung ano-ano iniisip mo ng mga nega hindi nakakatulong yon. Kung nakakayaman ang negative thinking, ayan, sige, magnega-nega na lang tayo maging multi-billionaires. Pero hindi nakakahirap lalo pag nagnega ka. And since it is an energy like attracts like, pagka nag-isip ka ng negative, dadami, lahat na. Hindi mo na nakikita ang maganda. Matatakloban ka na ng langit at lupa, impyerno. Yan, puro nega. Pero kung puro positibo ang pananaw mo sa buhay, naniniwala ka na kahit na may pandemic, darating ang araw, yan, magiging successful ako. Yan, so, nagiging maayos yung pananaw mo sa buhay. Nagiging positibo. Okay, be optimistic. Next, letter is E. E stands for enrich lives. Okay, can you type in the chat box, enrich lives? Yan, thank you so much, Miss Apple. Okay, enrich lives. Ano ibig sabihin ng enrich lives? Simple lamang, be generous. O, type nyo nga ulit, be generous. Or generosity, type in the chat box, generosity. Pag sinabing enrich lives, ibig sabihin, nagbibigay buhay ka sa ibang mga tao. Pag ang isang tao, anong Tagalog ng generosity? Pagiging bukas palad. Pag ikaw ay bukas palad, that's one of the secrets to be happy. Kung gusto mong maging masaya, maging mapagbigay ka. I'll repeat, kung gusto mong maging masaya, maging mapagbigay ka. Bryson, paano nga? Ngayon, crisis, paano ako makakapagbigay? Giving is not just limited to money, no? To material things. 3 T's, 3 letter T. You can share your time. Madaming tao ngayon nalulungkot. Makinig ka, tawagan mo, Zoom. Kumustahin mo, time, talent. Mag-share ka ng talent. O halimbawa, ako, I can share, no? Every Monday, meron akong libreng online show wherein I invite my friends, experts, to talk about happiness in different areas of lives, no? And I do it for free, hindi ako naniningil. So, time, talent, di ba? So, bago ko makalimutan, I invite you every Monday, kindly like and follow my page, Bryson, the Happiness Teacher, and it's 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. We talk about happiness, no? So, time, talent, and treasure. Treasure. So, yung mga damit mo na mga hindi mo na sinusuot, 1 year nang nandyan sa cabinet mo, sa closet mo, Ibig sabihin, hindi na ikaw may-ari niyan, dapat ipinamigay mo na yan. Practice generosity and you will be happy. Okay, next. So, dalawa na, no? Be optimistic and enrich lives. Next letter is letter B. So, again, binubuo natin yung words na be blessed. Next letter is letter B. B stands for be grateful. Kindly type in the chat box, be grateful. Yan. Ibig sabihin ng grateful, be thankful, mapagpasalamat. And just the same like the first letter B, no, be optimistic, just like be grateful. Parehas lang yan sila na pagka ikaw, when you train yourself to be grateful, na maging mapagpasalamat ka, you also rewire your brain. Kasi may tinatawag yung mga neuroscientists na neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity, meaning our brain is malleable, you can form it, reform it. Okay? And new neural paths, connections are made each time you are grateful. And when you do that, you help yourself to be happy. Sa totoo lang, ang daming mga bagay na dapat ipagpasalamat. Ang kabaliktaran ng pagpapasalamat, tatlong letter C. Ano yan? Number 1, complain. Mahilig tayong magreklamo. Complainer tayo eh. Okay magreklamo pero dapat may gagawin kang maganda doon sa inireklamo mo. Hindi yung complain ka na lang ng complain. Ibig sabihin kaya reklamo ka ng reklamo, wala kang nakikitang maganda. Oh, nega ka na naman. Hindi ka mapagpasalamat. Yan na naman, tuyo na naman yung ulam. Sarap kaya ng tuyo. Nung mga nakaraang araw, araw-araw ulam ko, breakfast ko tuyo. Itlog, tapos sinangag. Wow, sarap. Wala akong kasawa-sawa. Ay, iba, yan na naman. Reklamo, reklamador, no? Dapat sa'yo may award eh. Reklamador award goes to certified reklamador. Yan yung mga award, di ba? So complain. Ano pang kabaliktaran ng pagpapasalamat? Criticize. You criticize people, di ba? O, ano pa yung isang C? Compare. You compare yourself to other people. Ay, mabuti pa siya. Yun, nako. When you tend to compare yourself to other people, ikaw ang magiging pinakamalungkot na tao sa balat ng lupa. Why? Because, ilagay mo na sa isip mo na talagang iba-iba tayo. Kahit ikaw yung mayaman, pinakamayaman sa Pilipinas, may mas mayaman sa'yo sa mundo. Laging may mas. Ay, bakit siya ganito? Ayan na, magiging desperado ka. So, what's the key? Do not compare yourself to other people. Yung iba, akala nyo, nagsuscroll lang kayo sa social media. Yan, sa Facebook, sa IG, scroll lang kayo ng mga magagandang pictures dyan. Maya-maya, malungkot ka na. Bakit? Kasi na-compare mo yung sarili mo sa mga kaibigan mo. Ay, mabuti pa siya in a relationship na, sana all. Ay, mabuti pa siya, nagpunta na ng ganyang lugar, ng ganitong lugar, sana all. Ay, may bago na siyang ganito, sana all. Taga sana all ka na lang, taga puso ka na lang, tas ikaw nasaan ka? Nasa kwarto, taga puso, taga comment. Nalungkot ka, nainggit ka. Nakita mong buhay mo, miserable. Sino may kasalanan? Sabi natin, we create our own stress, we create our own happiness. Tapos isisisi mo saan? Hindi ko alam. Yun ang favorite game natin eh. Blame game. Sinisisi mo magulang mo. Kasi naman sila, kaya kami mahirap. Ganyan. Sinisisi mo yung gobyerno, sinisisi mo minsan, pati Diyos, sinisisi mo. Bayan, si God kasi hindi fair. Buti pa siya, binibless. Ba't ako hindi binibless? Mamaya, sisisihin mo na rin sarili mo. Ako kasi. Mamaya, pati yung langgam, sinisi mo na. Ikaw talagang langgam ka. May kasalanan kung ba't ako naghihirap sa mundong ito. Di ba? So, stop the blame game. So, be grateful. Pinakamaganda, bago ka matulog, bilangin mo yung biyayang natanggap mo sa isang araw at sa totoo lang, lagpas 10 ang mga biyayang natanggap mo. Lagpas sa 10 mong daliri. Salamat Panginoon, nagising ako. May breakfast. Yung iba nga, may merienda pa. Pre-pandemic. Salamat Lord, may trabaho ako. Oh, may pamasahe. Oh, may sasakyan. Nakasakay. Ligtas akong nakapunta sa trabaho. May lunch. Matakaw ka. May merienda eh. Oh, 8 na yun. May trabaho. Nakakita ka, nakakarinig ka, nakakaamoy ka. Lagpas ng 10, friends. May bubong yung bahay mo. Nakakainom ka ng maayos. Nakakahinga ka. Nako, yan ngayon yung tinuturo sa atin. Yung COVID-19, ang inaatake immune system, pero mas inaatake yung respiratory system. Nahihirapang huminga. So habang nakakahinga ka pa, magpasalamat ka. Because time will come, you do not know when, you do not know how, but it will just come. Time will come, you will just surrender your breath to your Creator and you will breathe your last. Kailan? Hindi natin alam. Kaya ipagpasalamat mo. Ang daming dapat ipagpasalamat. Sabi nga nila, every gising is a blessing. Okay. Next letter is L. Kindly type in the chat box, live in the moment. Mabuhay sa kasalukuyan. Live in the moment. Live in the moment. Yan, live in the moment. All right, mabuhay sa kasalukuyan. Very good. Thank you so much. Ibig sabihin yan, friends, kasi yung iba, many people live in the past. Kaya mukhang nakaraan. Nakakita na po ba kayo ng taong mukhang nakaraan? Kinain ng nakaraan, kaya mukhang nakaraan. Nalipasan ang mukha. Why? No judgment. I'm just joking. No? Like sabihin, kaya tayo hindi nagiging masaya. Kasi kinakain tayo ng nakaraan natin. Last week pa yun eh. Last year pa yun eh. Ano yung nandyan? Nandyan yung unforgiveness, resentment. Pag naalala mo, nagagalit ka, nalulungkot ka. O kaya naman yung iba, pag binabalikan yung nakaraan, sabihin, mabuti pa yung nakaraan. Mas masaya noon. Yan, drama-drama na naman, di ba? Many people live in the future. Kaya hindi nabubuhay sa kasalukuyan, sa future. Ano yun? Nandyan yung takot. Maraming pangamba sa buhay. Pangamba, takot. Hala, paano na to? Paano na? Ayan, future yun. We fail to live in the present. We fail to live in the now. If you want to be happy now, live in the now. Bryson, paano ba mabuhay sa kasalukuyan? Simple lang. Like right now, Philippine Standard Time, it's 59 minutes past the hour of 4. You are attending a webinar. And if you are 100% present to what we are doing right now, you are living in the moment. Paano pa mag-live in the moment? How do we practice living in the moment? By experiencing the state of flow. Can you type in the chat box? State of flow. Yan. O yan. O, diba? Sabi nila, seize the day. Yes, thank you. State of flow. Ibig sabihin yan, kailangan, friends, dumadaloy ka. That's why earlier, I told you that happiness, self-awareness is the key to happiness. Gaano mo kakilala yung sarili mo? What are the things that when you do them will really make you happy? Life-giving. Ibig sabihin, nagbibigay buhay sa'yo. Let me give you an example. My mom loves baking. So after dinner, each time I would visit her, pag pupunta ako sa Batangas, nandito po kasi ako ngayon sa Pasig. So each time I would visit her doon sa Batangas, after dinner, lilinisin niya na yung kitchen, yung table kanya na yung kaharian niya. Magbe-bake siya. And after that, aabutin niya ng 2 a.m., 3 a.m. because she would wait for the final product hanggang sa matapos talaga. And for her, that's life-giving. And that makes her happy. Kaya ikaw, ano yung happiness activity mo? Na pagka ginagawa mo, nagiging masaya ka talaga. Yung iba pagluluto, yung iba pag-exercise, yung iba pagbabasa ng libro, yung iba pagsasayaw. Do them. Okay, live in the moment. Next letter is E. E stands for enjoy singing, dancing, exercising, and laughing. Enjoy singing, exercising, dancing, laughing. Okay, kindly type in the chat box. Enjoy singing, dancing, exercising, laughing. That stands for letter E. And for those of you who have just joined our Zoom meeting, we're talking about how to live a happy and stress-free life. And right now, I am giving our dear participants 7 keys to achieve a happy and stress-free life using the acronym of my company, Be Blessed. And now we are in letter E. Thank you for typing that in the chat box. Enjoy singing, dancing, exercising, and laughing. When you do these things, they're for free. And when you do them, your central nervous system releases endorphins. Can you type in the chat box, endorphins? Kamag-anak yan ng dopamine, ng serotonin, ng oxytocin. Itong mga neurotransmitters na to being released by our body, most especially by our central nervous system. But right now, we're talking about endorphins. Endorphins are happy hormones. This will make you feel good. You know, for those of you who are physically active, yung mga nag-exercise, after 20 minutes, after 30 minutes, when you're already perspiring, and then you feel good about yourself, di ba parang, woo, sarap! Yung habang pinagpapawisan ka, that sarap feeling, that feel-good feeling is your endorphins. Na-release sa katawan mo. You feel good. That's why you have to help yourself. You want to be happy, move, exercise, galaw-galaw. Singing. When you sing, nakakasaya rin yan. But be very choosy with the songs that you will sing. Mamaya, nagpa-plancha ka tapos yung kinakanta sa radyo or sa pinakikinggan mo, lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. Tapos mamaya, ito ko malungkot. One time, napakinggan ko during Christmas time. Ngayon, bare months na, di ba? Parang 99 days na lang before Christmas, di ba? Oh, may napakinggan ako. Sabi doon sa kanta, ang Disyembre ko ay malungkot. Di ba? Malungkot. Ano ba naman yan? Daming drama. So, piliin mo rin yung mga kanta mo. Enjoy singing, dancing. Kahit hindi ka marunong magsayaw, subukan mo magsayaw. Just watch sa YouTube ng mga Zumba. Ako, that's what I do. O, dinalawa na, 2-in-1. I exercise and I dance. So, sasayaw-sayaw ka lang ganyan, mamaya pagpapawisan ka na and then you feel good. And also laughing. When you laugh, pag tumatawa ka sa nakakatawang palabas, pag natatawa ka sa mga magagandang nakikita mo sa social media, may mga nag-share ng memes, no? Minsan because you know the context, tatawa ka talaga, hahagal pa ka talaga. That's a good exercise and that will make you happy. And if I may advertise, maybe the Limitless Power Coach would also like to organize a laughter yoga session online because I also facilitate laughter yoga. I will teach you how to do different laughter exercises. Okay? So kung gusto niyo ng sample, search niyo lang sa YouTube, Bryson Bonsol. Subscribe na rin. Okay, so enjoy singing, dancing, exercising, and laughing. These activities will make you happy and they are for free. They are for free. Next letter is S. Okay, can you type in the chat box? O yan, sabi niya mag-TikTok. O, di ba? Very good yan. Ayan. S stands for silence, slow down, savor. Ayan, patapos na tayo. Silence, slow down, savor. Thank you so much. Ngayon, 6 months na tayo naka-quarantine. Quarantine pa rin yung tawag. Okay? The longest lockdown, the longest quarantine in the world, Philippines. The longest lockdown in the world, Philippines! Yan, pala ganon. 6 months na tayong may quarantine. Eh, iba-iba tayo ng lugar. Dito sa Metro Manila, ano na ba tawag? Din ako GCQ na ba? Or MECQ? Nalilito na ako no? Sa iba kasing bansa, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Madali matandaan. But anyway, dahil sa quarantine na ito, pinagkalooban tayo ng panahon para tumahimik. You know what? You know what? When you find time to be quiet, because happiness is also a brain activity. When you quiet your mind, when you quiet yourself, you help your brain, you help your mind to function well. So ano yung magandang activity dito sa silence, slow down, savor? Meditation. Nako, Bryson, paano ba mag-meditate? Simple lang. Di ba nagdadasal naman kayo siguro? Kahit ano yung faith ninyo, kahit anong religion ninyo, okay yan. Nagdadasal ka. Tumahimik ka. Before you pray, before you utter your prayer, you quiet yourself first. Simple lang ang meditation. Ganito lang yan. Inhale, exhale lang. Yun lang yun. Boring yung meditation 1 minute, subukan mo. 1 minute, mag-inhale, exhale ka lang. Pansinin mo lang yung flow of air, of oxygen, no? Flowing to your nose, to your body. And that's already a meditation. And when you do that, you can extend 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. And meditation, silence will make you happy. For those of you who can expose yourself to nature, yung mga tawag dyan, mga soul searching, just be quiet, you will be happy. Tingnan mo, pag nasa CR tayo, Inspiration flows in the bathroom. Inspiration flows in the comfort room. Inspiration flows habang nakaupo sa trono ng kaluwalhatian. Nagda-deposit. Inspiration flows while you are taking a bath, no? But nagsha-shower ka. Why? Yung mga aha moments, have you experienced that? Yung, uy, magandang activity yun ah. Uy, magandang idea yun ah. Bakit? Bakit dumaloy sa'yo yung idea? Kasi tahimik ka. So please find time to be quiet. The moment you wake up, bago ka bumangon, silence muna. Bago ka matulog, silence ulit. Problem with us, bago tayo matulog, ang hawak lagi natin cellphone. So, practice. 30 minutes to 1 hour, no gadget before you sleep. Yung 1 oras, 30 minutes bago ka matulog, dapat quiet time muna. Silence, slow down. Slow down. Ngayon, itong pandemic na ito, tinuturuan tayo mag-slow down. Kasi pre-pandemic, lagi tayong nagmamadali. Ang buhay natin, ang lifestyle natin, laging instant. Even our food, instant. Lagi kung kumain ng instant, pati buhay mo, magiging instant. Slow down, dahan-dahan. Pagkakain ka, dahan-dahan. Kaya 1 oras yung lunch, kasi 1 oras kang, hindi ka naman 1 oras kakain, siguro 30 minutes, di ba? Ay, yung iba, 1 oras yung lunch, 10 minutes kakain. Susubo lahat yan, lunok! Di ba? Anong gagawin sa 50 minutes? Magfi-Facebook. Pagchismisan. Slow down. Slow down. Dahan-dahan. Nature is like that. Tinuturuan tayo ng nature mag-slow down. Tayo lang mga tao lagi yan nagmamadali sa totoo lang. Ang nature dahan-dahan yan. Magtanim ka, hindi ka agad yung kinabukasan puno na, may bunga. Matakot ka kung ganun. It takes months, it takes years. Yung mga nanay, yung mga, di ba? 9 months tayo nasa sinapupunan. Hindi yung pagkatapos mag-honeymoon ng parents natin, biglang mamaya ipinanganak na tayo. It's not like that. It takes time. Slow down. Learn from nature. Savor! Savor. Ibig sabihin, namnamin mo, lasapin mo. Using your different senses. Nakikinig ka ng music, savor. Kumakain ka ng food, savor the food that you eat. Bibili ka ng mahal na pagkain, bibili ka ng milk tea or kung ano man, bibili sa amin, ganun ka agad. Dahan-dahan, savor, lasapin mo. That will make you feel happy. And the last letter is letter T. T stands for travel light. Kindly type in the chat box, travel light. Yes, savor the food on our table, yes. Letter T stands for travel light. Okay, travel light would mean, hindi ba tayo pag nagta-travel tayo, halimbawa nagkayaan yung mga magkakaibigan, oy friends, punta tayo sa ganitong lugar, 3 days tayo. Anong laging sinasabi sa atin? Pack light, travel light. Ibig sabihin, kung kasya sa backpack, 3 araw, nandyan lahat ng gamit mo, very good. Huwag na yung marami pang mga baga-bagahe. Because, pag ikaw nag-travel na marami kang baggages, kung ikaw ay lilipad no, sa aeroplano, di ba? May extra, may ano yan, magbabayad ka. So, babayaran mo pa yon. Tapos, ang hirap mag-travel, marami kang bit-bit. Now, what do I mean? What do we mean by travel light? By travel light, we mean that because our life is a journey. Kaya nga ang tawag sa atin ay pilgrims. Lahat tayo naglalakbay sa mundong ito. At tayo naglalakbay, unconsciously, marami pala tayong bit-bit. Marami tayong mga bit-bit, unnecessary things, unnecessary baggages. Ano yung mga unnecessary baggages na yan? Nandyan yung unforgiveness, nandyan yung resentment, nandyan yung anger. Bit-bit mo yan. Habang nagtatravel ka, bit-bit mo yan. So ano yung key? To travel light, forgive. Magpatawad ka. Patawaran mo yung mga taong nakasakit sa'yo. Forgiveness, by the way, is a happiness activity. As suggested by psychologists and even by our spiritual leaders. Si Jesus, no? For those of you who are believers of Jesus here, kahit anong religion ninyo, tinuturo ang pagpapatawad. Bakit kaya? Kasi sa totoo lang, habang nabubuhay tayo, people will hurt us. Could be your spouse, could be your children, could be your relatives, could be your boss, could be someone else. Kahit yung napapanood mo lang sa TV na hindi ka naman niya kilala personally, people will hurt us. So forgive them. Yung iba naman, hindi mapatawad yung sarili. Forgive yourself. Patawarin ang sarili. Let go of those unnecessary baggages para ang paglalakbay mo sa buhay na ito ay magaan. Hindi ba pag kami namamatay, ang sinasabi natin, rest in peace? Rest in peace. Payapa na siya, wala nang pagdudusa, paghihirap. Gusto mo ba, doon mo lang maranasan yung kapayapaan pag patay ka na? Wala ka na nga pakiramdam nun. You can live at peace. You can live in peace. You can live with peace. You can live in peace. Lagay nyo nga, live in peace. Live in peace. Mabuhay sa kapayapaan. Na kahit nabubuhay tayo sa mundong ito, may kapayapaan ka. So, detach yourself from unnecessary baggages. Masyado tayong attached minsan. Yan ang nagpapalungkot sa tao. Attachments. Saan tayo attached? Sa tao. Saan tayo attached? Sa titles. Ako ay ganito. Natapos ko ganito. Ako ay ganyan. Yan, attachments yan. Saan tayo attached? Sa mga material na bagay. Pinaghirapan ko yan. Yan, ako, ayan na tayo. Travel light. Mas masarap maglakbay sa mundong ito ng walang kaaway. Mas masarap maglakbay sa mundong ito ng may kapayapaan. Sa isip, sa puso, sa katawan, sa spirito, sa kaluluwa. So, travel light. Forgive others, forgive yourselves. Forgive yourself. Okay, so be blessed. What are the 7 keys to a happy and stress-free life? So these are the 7 keys to a happy and stress-free life. Be optimistic, enrich lives. Ano yung B? Be grateful. L for live in the moment. E for enjoy singing, dancing, exercising, and laughing. S for silence, slow down, savor. And T for travel light. So tandaan nyo lang po yung 7 keys to a happy and stress-free life. Ang acronym ay be blessed and you will really be happy. So ito pala yan, nandito pala yan. So that you can screenshot. Ito. There! Yan. Oh, that's me. You can screenshot so that you can remember. You can share this. Okay. So, there. So, 1 hour and 15 minutes ako nagsalita. So, when you attend the full version of this highly interactive workshop, each key, halimbawa, be optimistic. May activity ako dyan na sinasuggest. May activity akong pinagagawa with the participants. In fact, nagsasayaw pa. May tatawag ako dyan, Zumba. Z-O-O-M-B-A. Nagsusumba kami via Zoom. So iba-iba, no? And that will be on October 26. May magpo-post, I think, someone from... Sige, type natin ha. Sige. Huwag muna kayong aalas kasi meron pa tayong Zoomy or group pick. Alright. And also, I will entertain now questions. Okay, before we give the final reminders. Ayan, thank you so much, LPC admin. Okay, Limitless Power Coach admin. Online training, the full course, Happy and Stress-Free Life, live via Zoom. That will be on October 26. It's a Monday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. So share the good news. Okay, but before that, before we give the other announcements and reminders, now I will entertain questions with regard to what we had. Is there a certificate for this? Okay, LPC will answer that for us. Antay lang natin sa chat box. Ayan, so sige. Questions? Okay, so I invite you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just type in Bryson Bonsol. Yan. Pati you can follow my Facebook page, Bryson the Happiness Teacher. And let's keep in touch kung may mga katanungan kayo. Meron po bang tanong? So thank you so much. Meron ba? Thank you for the very worth living word of wisdom. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Maraming salamat din po sa inyo. And of course, we would like to thank Limitless Power Coach for organizing this event for us. Okay, so may nag-send sa akin ng private message. Ito ang tanong niya. Okay. And this can be related to what you're going through right now. So please pay attention. Sabi niya, how can one be happy or if one was cheated on after 4 years of relationship? Okay, thank you. Napakagandang tanong niyan, ano? Una, so 4 years of relationship, naku, matagal yun, ano? Parang ito na nga yata si forever, tapos bigla ka pang lolokohin, ano? Nakakaranas ng betrayal, being unfaithful. So, syempre, yung stages of sadness, ng emotions natin, syempre malulungkot ka, iiyak ka talaga. Thank you for that question kasi related yan to being optimistic. By the way, pag sinabi natin be optimistic, hindi ibig sabihin nakalutang na lamang tayo sa ere at hindi tayo in touch with the negative things taking place in around us, no? Or in you. Pwede kang umiyak. So talagang iiyak mo, iiyak mo, iiyak mo. And tignan mo kung ano yung lesson na itinuro sa'yo ng karanasan mong ito. I am not a relationship coach, pero yung ibang mga ganyang experiences baka mapag-usapan and may tinuturo sa atin. Ulitin ko punta tayo sa travel light. Lahat tayo naglalakbay. Kung sa palagay mo itong taon na to, yan yung nag-private message sa akin dito sa Zoom, pagdasalan mo if this person is really for you. Kaya yan sa mga nagbabalak na pumasok sa relationship, you pray if that person is really for you. Hindi tayo nagmamadali. And if this person really hurt you, sabi nga ni Mimio, it really hurts. Ha? Masakit talaga. Pero may tinuturo sa atin. Ano kaya yung tinuturo sa atin? At hindi ko alam kung ito ba ay mag-e-end na ang relationship ninyo o bibigyan mo pa siya ng second chance. So kayo lamang po makakaalam po niyan. Pero ang tinuturo ko lamang po, you deserve to be happy. You deserve what is best for you. Forgive. Sabi nila ba, forgive and forget. Mali yung forget because you will always recall what happened. You forgive the person, then you let go. Paano mo masasabi? You might ask me, Bryson, paano malalaman na nakapag-forgive na ako? Ganito lang yan. Pag binalikan mo yung karanasan, at pag na-imagine mo pa rin yung tao, at pag wala ng galit, and when you can pray for that person and send the person love, blessing in your prayer, then you have totally forgiven the person. Only you can tell if you have really forgiven a person. Okay? Sige, may mga tanong pa po ba? Tingnan natin. And they are now together after the breakup. They are now together after the breakup. Sorry, may nag-ano siya ulit. May nag-message ulit siya sa akin, sa same person. They are now together after the breakup. Yung reason kung bakit kayo nag-break up. Yun ba yun? Sige. May mga tanong pa. Sorry Sige, ito. May tanong pa. The new normal created a stressful environment for the students as well as teachers like me. How do we motivate students? Okay. Now, everything is done online. So, before jumping into the real work, which is the academic life, bago ulit kayo magturo, it's very important to establish good connection. How do we establish good connection or rapport? Magkumustahan muna po tayo. Magkumustahan kayo. This could be outside the normal online schedule of your online classes. Ano yung mangyayari sa kumustahan session? Magkukwentuhan lang kayo. And for all you know, this is healing, this is for therapy, Alam po ba ninyo na pagka kayo nagkukwentuhan, lahat pagsalitain nyo, yun lang yung tanong, kumusta ka? No judgment, siya lang muna magsasalita. Kumusta ka ngayong quarantine, blah, blah, blah. Alam po ba ninyo, stories bind us. So when you listen to the stories of one another, the struggles, the pain, the challenges, the heartbreaks, lahat yan, what we are going through right now, yun yung makakatulong. That's the first before we motivate. Kasi friends, ang hirap mag-motivate ng tao. Kasi when we speak of motivate, you energize the people, you let them move. Diba? Motivation. You make them move, you motivate them. Gusto mo silang may gawing action, to take action. But before that, human to human approach. Magkwentuhan kayo, magaan muna, wag mo na mag-usap ng academic life, para yung mga tao, lahat kayo grounded. And you are not just motivated, you're also inspired. Because the word inspiration comes from the Latin word inspirare, which means to breathe into the breath of the Creator, breathing in you. And so ikaw nagkakaroon tuloy ng buhay. So, heart to heart muna po. I think that will help. Okay. So, other questions? Sir, di ba sabi mo, do not delay happiness. Paano po kung marami ka i-give up kasama yung work mo para maging happy ka? Okay. Sige, ano kaya ibig sabihin ng i-give up yung work? Aren't you happy with your work right now? Maikli lang ang buhay, kaya maganda ginagawa mo ang nagpapasaya sa'yo. If I may share, I used to work in the Ateneo de Manila High School as a campus minister for 3 years. I was so happy. I have no problem with my work. In fact, I so love my work kasi sa state of flow, I enjoy my work. I enjoy my working with my colleagues, with the students, doon sa Ateneo. Mababait lahat. Pero may dumating sa akin na inspiration. Sabi, try ko kayang mag-resign at maging full-time sa Be Blessed. Ito, nagbibigay ako ng talk. Pinagdasalan ko yan. Only to find out na ngayon, napakasaya ko. 8 years na ako, 6 years na akong full-time sa ginagawa ko ngayon, and 8 years na yung company ko. So, siguro, pag sinabing do not delay, paano po kung marami kang i-give up kasama yung work? Tingnan natin ngayon let us also be practical because right now we are in a pandemic. Habang maraming tao nawawalan ng trabaho, ikaw may trabaho pa, ipagpasalamat mo muna yan. And do not jump right away na magre-resign ka kaagad. Delikado rin yon because maraming risk takers pero sana calculated risk, no? So, ano yung nagpapalungkot sa'yo? Hindi ko alam yung context, pero it all boils down to self-awareness. Maging tapat ka sa sarili mo. Ano ba talaga nagpapasaya sa'yo? Okay. Paano mo malalaman na siya na? Ulitin ko po, hindi po ako relationship coach, pero ikaw lamang po ang makakaalam kung siya na, dahil yan siguro ay bunga ng iyong heart's deepest desires at napagdasalan mo na. Ito lang yung masasabi ko. If both of you are giving life to one another, ibig sabihin life-giving, hindi life-depleting. Ulitin ko life-giving, not life-depleting. Ibig sabihin ng deplete, tinatanggalan ka ng buhay. Nakaka-drain. Pero yung tao na yan, pagkakausap mo, pagkasama mo, nabubuhayan ka, masaya ka, nagaganaan ka sa buhay, that could be the right person. Okay? Next, how to deal or communicate to a close-minded person which trigger to a stress even you understand. Sorry. Paano naman pag-communicate? Close-minded person which trigger to a stress. Okay, ganito yan. Siguro hindi ko pa rin alam yung context just by looking at the question there in the chat box. Deal with the close-minded person, just do your best. If you think you are caring for the person and when you're doing your best, siguro kaya ka nasa-stress kasi gusto mo siyang maging open, gusto mo siyang makinig sa'yo, maniwala sa'yo. Again, we cannot force everyone, no? Because may buhay sila, pero the best approach will always be love. Because love is the most powerful energy in this world. While this might be cliche, but everything is energy according to quantum physics. Pray for the person. Intend positive energy, good energy to flow to that person. Hindi yun magninega ka. Nega kasi, bahala ka sa buhay mo. No. Kahit magkalayo kayo because in reality, we are not bound by time or distance. You can say a silent prayer to that person so that maybe because of you're just concerned and you're just caring for the person so that the person will listen to you. Okay. Who else? May question pa? Okay, may nag-question. Mga questions being sent to me in private message. Paano po maiiwasan ang mga stressful na tao? Magandang tanong yan. Paano maiiwasan ang stressful na tao? Iwasan sila. Okay, kidding aside, balikan ko yung sinabi ko kanina sa quantum physics. Everything is energy. Kaya ako nagustuhan yung tanong kasi I wasn't able to mention this earlier as part of my presentation. But ito yung sinasabi ko sa iba kong talk, no? When I talk about subconscious mind, the power of thinking, etc. That energy is contagious. I'll repeat, energy is contagious. Ibig sabihin, nagkakahawaan tayo ng energy. May tinatawag na energy contamination. So be very careful who you surround yourself with. Piliin mo yung mga taong papaligid sa sarili mo, sa buhay mo. Kasi totoo, kung napapalibutan ka ng mga negative na tao, mga stressful na tao, ma-absorb mo yung energy nila. And later, pati ikaw, masistress ka na. So, the practical thing, in order for you, para maiwasan yung stressful na tao, if you can go away from them, then go away. But if you are always with their presence, maybe they are your colleagues or people in your house, always remember na mas powerful pa rin yung energy of joy, of happiness. You can exude, radiate joy and happiness to them. Kasi nga, marami silang kinikiring energy. So, pagka dumikit ka sa kanila, mahawaan ka ng energy nila. So, kung kaya mong umiwas, as much as you can, iwasan mo. Pero, paano nga kung hindi mo maiwasan? Pag hindi mo sila kasama or pagkasama mo sila, intend, think of positive energy flowing from you to them. Imagine mo parang light. Be visual. Light coming from your body, from your heart, and you are visualizing na yung light nagliliwanag mula sa iyo papunta sa kanila para ma-charge sila ng positive energy. Make sure masaya yung paligid. Lagi kayo nagtatawanan, no? Share jokes, funny stories, yan. Okay. How can you be happy when every people are doubtful with the things you do, especially your family? Do not listen to them. Do not listen. Do not listen. Kahit family, yes. Kasi sa totoo lang, marami na ako naririnig na ganyan. Kahit yung mga taong close to you, sila pa yung hihila sa'yo, sila pa yung hindi maniniwala sa'yo. Kanino ako makikinig? Di walang iba kundi sa sarili mo. Listen to yourself. You know what to do, in fact. That's why, that's part of the 7 keys to a happy life. Letter S, no? Silence. Sa pagtahimik mo, nalalaman mo yung magpapasaya sa'yo eh. Nalalaman mo may maganda kang gagawin eh. Yung doubts, kung hindi man naman galing sa ibang tao, minsan yung doubts nanggagaling sa sarili mo. Ay, baka hindi ko kaya, baka hindi ako mag-succeed. Kung yan at yan ang lagi mong naiisip, wala ka nang masusubukang maganda sa buhay, mapag-iiwanan ka. At pagka tumanda ka, marami kang pagsisisihan sa huli. At sasabihin mo, dapat pala ginawa ko na noon pa. Sa palagay mo, maganda yan, don't listen to those naysayers. Yung mga naysayers, yung mga taong hindi naniniwala. Gawin mo lang. Quietly, magugulat na lang sila, may result na. Okay, next. Your insights on toxic positivity. Thank you for messaging me. Okay, in private. Yes. First letter natin, be optimistic. Pag sinabing toxic positivity, ito yung binubura, yung nangyayari na hindi talaga maganda. Sa totoo lang, may mga hindi naman talaga nangyayaring maganda. Kung gusto mo umiyak, umiyak ka. Kung gusto mo magalit, magalit ka. Kasi yung toxic positivity, ay okay lang yan. Halimbawa, nitong COVID-19, nung nagsisimula pa lang yung quarantine, nababasa ko sa social media, okay lang yan na may COVID-19 pandemic. The world is healing. Okay lang yan. This is a blessing in disguise. Anong blessing in disguise? Anong world is healing? The earth is healing. Pwedeng mag-heal ang earth nang walang walang namamatay, walang ginagasasan na dahil sa ospital. Yun yung toxic positivity. Ibig sabihin ng toxic positivity, binabaliwala mo yung nangyayaring realidad. No? Kaya nga sabi natin kanina, sa being optimistic, hindi ibig sabihin binubura yung pangit, nandyan yung pangit, nandyan yung hindi maganda, ginagawa mo yung mga bagay na pwede mong magawa para ma-address yung mga hindi mo nagugustuhan pero hindi mo binubura. Okay? Toxic positivity, ay maganda yan, maganda yan, maganda yan, maganda yan, maganda. Kahit na hindi. Maganda corruption, maganda yon? Siyempre hindi. O ano pa? Okay. When the demands of work is too much, how can we slow down? Find time. Our excuse will always be, I don't have time. Excuse lang natin yan. In fact, if you don't have time, make time. That's the key. Make time. We have 24 hours each day. Bawasan mo ng 8 hours. Let's say, you are really taking time to sleep. Talagang faithful ka. Ginagawa mo talaga, 8 hours ka natutulog. Ilang oras kang gising? 16 hours. You have 16 hours na gising. Ilang oras ang trabaho? 8 hours. Ibig sabihin, may 8 hours ka pa. O sige, yung 8 hours na yon, ano pa, yung iba daw, nag-OT. O sige, 10 hours yung patrabaho mo. O, di may 11 hours ka pa. May 6 hours ka pa. O, halimbawa, 1 oras ka kumakain. O, nagluluto, naglalaba, bawasan natin. Sige, maraming ginagawa sa bahay, bawasan natin. O sige, bawasan natin. Ibig sabihin, friends, sana magtira ka ng 1 oras para sa sarili mo. Totoo sa work talaga, kaya nga trabaho, talagang you have to work. Kailangan mo talagang ibigay ng buong-buo yung sarili mo. Pero kung maka-slow down, I think yung magandang tanong din dito, if your work is too much, you can slow down sa buhay mo. Because you deserve rest. You deserve joy, you deserve happiness. Gawin mo yung bagay na nagpapasaya. Do not let the day pass without you doing the thing that you love most. Gawin mo. Halimbawa, yung iba, sabi kanina, pagbabasa ng libro. Kahit 30 minutes per day, at least nagawa mo yung gusto mong gawin. Okay? Alright. Only time. Okay, ang daming private messages. Maraming salamat sa mga questions. Let's see. Sir, how can someone be happy po if they're loaded with too much responsibility sa family po? Okay, yes. I won't mention your name because this is sent to me in private. Okay. All right. Again, you deserve joy, you deserve happiness. Not tomorrow, not next year, but now. Siguro, iba yung journey mo, no? Iba-iba kasi tayo ng journey. Marami kang responsibility sa family mo. But please find time to date yourself. Ang tawag doon ay self-care. Me time. Me time. And isipin mo, siguro kung kaya ka maraming responsibility sa family mo, ikaw yung pinagkalooban ng kalakasan, ng katalinuhan, even ng resources para makatulong. Imagine, isipin mo, that's part of, di ba? I gave you 7 keys to be happy and stress-free. And one of the keys is enrich lives. Yung pagtulong mo, yung responsibilities mo, huwag mong isipin na pabigat yun sa sarili mo. Isipin mo na pag ikaw'y tumutulong, ikaw ay nagiging masaya. At don't take life too seriously. Don't take life too seriously. Please treat yourself. I-date mo yung sarili mo. Kung halimbawa, makakalabas ka naman at dahil pandemic, yung protocols pa rin ginagawa mo, please find time to do things that you love most. Okay? Kasi we collect joy, we collect happiness, happy experiences, and then that makes us happy. Alright? Sige, ito pa, may mga nagpa-private message. Good day, Mr. Bryson. To the person who messaged you regarding relationship and heartbreaks after 4 years, we're on the same situation. The only difference is the time. For me, it's more than 10 years. And lesson learning is part of it. Yes, naku, 10 years, ano? So, iba-iba tayo ng karanasan. Pero yun nga, may tinuturo. Tignan natin na baka sa susunod na paglalakbay natin, paglalakbay ninyo sa buhay na ito, ay may mamit kayo na tao na talagang magiging tapat sa inyo. So, ang pinakamaganda lamang, wag ninyong sumpain. Do not curse the person. Kasi kahit balikan ninyo yung masasayang memories, kahit papano naging masaya ka naman. Kahit papano naging mabuti kang tao dahil sa kanya, may naibigay siyang kasiyahan, kagalakan sa paglalakbay mo. Ipagpatuloy mo lang, no? Pagpatuloy mo lang yung paglalakbay. And doon sa full workshop kasi na 2 hours, I talk about the factors that determine our happiness. Sabihin ko na rin, 10% yung circumstances. Ibig sabihin, kasi yung iba sinasabi, wala na, hindi na ako magiging masaya kasi ito na yung pinakamalungkot na nangyari sa buhay ko. According to studies, 10% lamang po ang circumstances. Ano po ibig sabihin yan? Not because we are, idinadown natin o binabaliwala natin yung nangyari niya. Ay, simple lang yan. No, hindi ibig sabihin. Ibig sabihin, kahit ano po yung mangyari sa atin na circumstance sa buhay natin, sa happiness, sa pie chart, it's 10%, meaning meron pa tayong 90%. And yung 40% doon, we are in control para tayo maging masaya. Okay? So, sige, patuloy lang sa paglalakbay. How to deal, communicate to a close mind. Ito na, nasabi na to kanina. Okay? Ano pa ba? Gusto sabi nung isa, naka-private message, gusto ko na po kasi umuwi ng province, kaso mawawalan ako ng work. Siya siguro yun. Anyway, gusto ko na umuwi ng province kasi mawawalan ako ng work. Okay, ulitin ko. Let's be practical. No? Kanina theories yung binibigay ko sa inyo about happiness. Let's also be practical. Maraming nawawalan ng trabaho ngayon kahit yung mga multi-company, no, multi-million company, no, multinational companies nagsasara. So habang may trabaho ka, konting tiis. Gamitin natin yung be optimistic. Let's say next year, sige lang, extend mo lang. Magtrabaho ka muna dahil pag umuwi ka ng province, baka mawalan ka talaga ng trabaho. Tignan mo kung kaya mong mawalan ng trabaho. Kaya mo bang mawalan ng trabaho, let's say for 6 months or 1 year? Kung may ipon ka at gusto mo umuwi ng province dahil you want to spend time with your family, do it. Do it. Mahalaga yung pamilya kaysa trabaho, your presence. Pero kung yung practicality lamang, kung kaya mo pang, kung wala namang matanda doon na inaantay ka, kung sila na may malalakas pa, sige, kaunting tiis pa. No? So, there. Sir, wonderful topic. Sir, ask ko lang po, what if money ang kanyang happiness? Which nandito naman ako and we're in 5 years relationship. Okay, totoo po yun. Ano? Nag-send po sa akin ng private message. Hindi ko alam kung kayo po ba ay mag-boyfriend, girlfriend o kayo ay magkasama na sa bahay o mag-asawa. Practical lessons din po. Isa po sa mga dahilan ng paghihiwalay ng mga mag-asawa ay pagdating sa pera. Kaya ngayon pa lamang, asikasuhin niyo po yung financial life ninyo. May ipon ba? Mahalaga po yun. Practical po siguro yung inyong partner. No? Sabi niya kasi, what if money ang kanyang happiness? Kasi, sabi nung iba, you cannot buy happiness. Kalokohan po yun. You can buy happiness. I am a happiness teacher. I am telling you that you can be happy if you have money and you can also be happy if you don't have money. Pero syempre, doon na tayo sa may money kasi pag may money ka, you can help a lot of people, you can buy what you want, etc. So be practical. Magtrabaho ng maayos, mag-sideline para maraming pera kasi nga naman kailangan ng pera para mabuhay. Diba? Magkakaanak kayo in the future, kailangan ng pera para buhayin ng maayos ang magiging mga anak po ninyo. So, now that you know that is the love language siguro ng iyong partner, o di mas lalong magsumikap sa buhay. Sideline, etc. Hi sir, I want to know how to be happy kapag na-burnout ka na sa work. I'm so stressed, sir, kasi even though I'm sick right now, the employer don't care for me. I need to continue working. Napaka-toxic po. Thank you. Yan po yung sinabi ko kanina, no? Kasi we're talking about happiness and stress management. Paano ba nabu-burnout? Nabu-burnout tayo pag hindi na natin nagagawa yung mga bagay na nagpapasaya sa atin. Nagpatong-patong na. Ang buhay ay hindi lang pagtatrabaho. Nabubuhay ka para lang hindi magtrabaho. Hindi lang para magtrabaho, friends. Ha? Kasi baka mamaya yung buhay mo puro trabaho na lang. Mali po yun. It's all right to do nothing. It is all right to do nothing. 5 minutes, mag-self-care ka, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. Para maiwasan yung burnout, simple lang. Do the things that you love most. Do the things that you enjoy. Do the things that give you life. Yung mga bagay na nagbibigay buhay sa'yo, gawin mo. Dahil siguro ngayon, hindi ko alam, baka work from home ka, dun sa nagtanong, lumabas ka, basta make sure you practice safety, yung protocol natin. Ako lang po mag-isa dito sa condo. 6 months na nakakulong ako dito. Pero once a week, lumalabas po ako, nagda-drive ako, pupunta ako sa Antipolo, kung saan man, practicing syempre yung naka-face mask, naka-shield, at kung ano man na dapat gawin para matanggal yung burnout. Okay. Everybody has different types of giving and accepting happiness. Okay, may mga tanong pa. Paano po pag ginamit ka lang ng tao? Yung parang ni-rebound ka lang para makamove on siya. Forgive and forget lang ba? We cannot force people to love us. We cannot force people to act the way we do. We cannot force people to think the way we think. Iba yung buhay niya, iba yung buhay natin. Kung nakita po ninyo na parang ikaw ay parang ginamit lamang ng tao, may aral na itinuro sa'yo, you know what to do next time. Hindi na kagaya nung tao na yon. So, anong gagawin mo? Ipagpipilitan mo pa ba yung sarili mo sa tao na yon? Of course, hindi na. You deserve someone better. Pray for that person and yes, forgive. And yung forgive and forget, no. You don't forget, you cannot forget, you just forgive. Kasi when you recall the experience, may tinuro sa'yo para hindi na maulit yung nangyari. Alam niyo ba kung bakit nauulit yung mga nangyayari sa buhay natin? Kasi hindi po tayo natututo. We settle for less. We settle for less. Don't settle for less. Maraming lalaki, maraming babae sa mundo. Hindi yung yan lang tao. Ipagdasal nyo, ipagdasal ninyo. Kasi hindi lang ito ay, this is not just about yourself. In the future, you will build a family. Kaya ipagdasal ninyo yung magiging asawa ninyo. Okay? Huwag kayong magmadali. Di ba yun ang sinasabi natin kanina, slow down, wag magmadali. Yung iba kamamadali, mali tuloy yung partner. May mga ganyan po, kamamadali, nagpakasal ka agad. Wala. Wrong person. Hi sir, question lang. Paano maging masaya sa gitna ng lahat mong problema sa buhay? Lahat po tayo may pagsubok sa buhay. Ako rin po may pagsubok sa buhay at umiiyak-iyak rin po ako, no? So, ganito lang gagawin natin. Kung ikaw po ay talagang mabigat na ang inyong pinagdadaanan, kung kailangan nyo pong umiyak, lalaki po yung nag-message sa akin no, sa private message, iiyak po ninyo. Kung kayo po ay walang private room, pumunta kayo sa simbahan o kung saan man na prayer room, dun po kayo umiyak. Iiyak po ninyo yan. Healthy po yung pag-iyak. By the way, it is not a sign of weakness. In fact, it's a sign of stress. A sign of strength rather. Sign of strength. Kalakasan. So, anong gagawin mo para maging masaya? Tulungan po ninyo ang inyong sarili. Kasi po kung magpapakain po tayo sa kalungkutan, mapupunta po yung kalungkutan na yan sa depression. So, how will you help yourself? Talaga, minsan, pag kinakain tayo ng kalungkutan, ng hirap bumangon, ng hirap kumain, you really have to intend. You have to wake up, you have to stand up, you have to do your usual thing, your work, and seek help. No? Seek professional help. O kaya naman, makipagkwentuhan ka sa mga kaibigan mo. And gawin mo yung mga bagay na magpapasaya sa'yo. Yung bang mga libangan, di ba? Yung mga libangan na hindi naman addiction, di ba? Kasi may mga libangan na masama at nakakasama, no? So yung life-giving na mga bagay, and that's how you will help yourself to be happy. Kasi po, sa totoo lang, since we're talking about journey, kahit na we're talking about happiness and stress-free life, makakaranas pa rin po tayo ng kalungkutan. Because that's part of life. That's part of life. Na talagang tayo ay malulungkot. Lahat tayo mamamatayan. In fact, right now, as I am speaking to you right now, my grandfather just passed away. At yung wake nandun sa Manila. So, ngayon lang ako nagpahinga, no? Dahil nga may talk ako and I cannot cancel this. Pero after this, ayun, babalik na ulit ako doon for the wake of my grandfather. So lahat tayo may mga kalungkutan sa buhay at bahagya ng buhay natin. Habang nabubuhay tayo may kalungkutan, pero habang nabubuhay rin tayo may mga paraan para maging masaya. So, babalik tayo sa self-awareness. Ano yung nagpapasaya sa'yo? Gawin mo. Surround yourself with happy people and you will also be happy. Okay, next. Ito may tanong. Since happiness is where you are, living in the moment, how can you make yourself focus on the now? On what is in front of you? Simple lang po, ang tawag dyan ay mindfulness. Pag sinabing mindfulness, kung ano yung ginagawa mo at this very moment, yun lang. Dun ka lang nakatutok. And that will make you happy. Naglalaba ka, maglaba ka lang. Naghuhugas ka ng pinggan, maghugas ka lang ng pinggan. Nakikinig ka ng music, makinig ka ng music. Mindfulness. Kumakain ka, ibaba yung cellphone, eat well, eat properly, savor the food, and that will make you happy. Yun po yung tinatawag nating living in the now, living in the moment. What's in front of you? Like right now, you are attending a webinar. Kung 100% ang focus mo dito at wala kang ibang ginagawa, hindi ka nagmumultitask, this is living in the moment. This is mindfulness. How to handle toxic people? Okay, sabi sa private message. Again, we cannot handle them. Kasi iba yung pag-iisip nila iba yung upbringing nila Lahat ng tao may pinagdadaanan sa buhay. Lahat tayo may mga baggages, baka kaya siya toxic. Baka I'm sure kaya siya toxic, may baggage yan na bit-bit. Huwag mo nang dagdagan pa ang baggage niya, unawain mo. At kung talaga siya ay toxic, Kung ikaw naman ay nagdadasal, ipagdasal mo yung tao, powerful yung energy ng prayer, magbabago yung tao. Kung toxic siya, lagi ka lang mag-show that you care for the person, you love the person, and in time, the person will change in a positive way. How to be happy po if my happiness will cause the other person's happiness. Wow. Mabigat yun, ano? Sorry, medyo ano po ito, medyo broad ito, and don't take my advice literal na right away yun ang gagawin mo. Minsan kasi totoo po yung tanong niya, no, sa private message binigay eh. Minsan yung happiness natin will cause the other person's happiness. Mag-usap po kayo, baka pwede po kayo mag-compromise. If you are honest to one another, both of you can be happy. Kasi minsan, ang problema kasi natin, ay, kailangan ako lang yung laging masaya. Friends, pwede tayo pantay-pantay maging masaya. You can communicate to that person para pares kayong maging masaya. Pero kung sa palagay mo, natatapakan na not just your happiness but your dignity, now it's time for you to step up. And you really have to do something even at the cost of the other person's happiness. Kasi kung yung other person's happiness ay bad pala, masama yun. Gawin mo na yung happiness mo, magpapasaya sa'yo. Balik tayo sa self-awareness. Okay. Pero kung ang nagbibigay stress sa iyo ay iyong partner, ayan na. Okay. Kung ang nagbibigay ng stress sa iyo ay iyong partner, lalo na pag mag-asawa na kayo, kasi natatapos talaga yung tinatawag na honeymoon stage at lalabas talaga yung totoong personality ng tao. Lagi mong balikan kasi pagka pumasok na kayo sa relationship, may tinatawag tayong commitment. Hindi naman kasi happy lang lagi. Talagang magtatalo kayo dahil magkaiba kayong tao, magkaiba kayo ng personality, magkaiba kayo ng storya ng buhay, magkaiba kayo kung paano kayo lumaki. Magkakaiba kayo ng characteristics. Talagang magti-trigger kayo. And it is natural. It is okay. Talagang kasama yan. Balikan mo yung commitment. Ibig sabihin ng commitment, mahal mo siya kahit hindi ka masaya, nasasaktan ka. Darating talaga yun eh. Kaya nga committed ka sa tao. Kahit na minsan hindi na siya mukhang kaibig-ibig, iniibig mo pa rin at yun ang totoong pag-ibig. Okay? Bakit ba nasa stress? Medyo broad kasi, hindi ko alam yung story ninyo. Pero bakit ba siya nagpapastress sa'yo? Bakit ba nung una, di ba, you love one another naman, kinikilig-kilig pa kayo? Lahat sa kanya maganda kahit utot niya mabango. Pero ngayon, nagiging stress na siya para sa'yo. Ano kaya yon? Okay, sandali. Ang daming tanong. Wow, dali lang. Tapusin natin yan. Okay, nasa na ba ako? Here. Oh, oops. Sorry, ang daming questions. Sandali lang po Medyo umangat kaagad yung chat box. Okay. Okay, so may nag-private message. Time check na po tayo. Photo op na po after the... okay, photo op na. Oo nga, time check. Sige, last na lang po. Hi sir, this is not related to the talk you are giving po. I would just like to invite you for a talk. Okay, sige po, message lang po tayo. Alright, thank you Sir Bryson. For those of you who want to get in touch with me, hanapin nyo lang po sa social media. Okay, sir, what if you do the one thing that make you happy the most, pero yun din ang nagbibigay ng pinakamalaking hurt sa'yo? Which one do you choose? Accept the pain or let go of the thing that makes you happy? Medyo broad yung question, pero be honest with yourself. Hindi naman tayo sadista dito, no? Na pagka nasasaktan, tsaka tayo sumasaya. Hindi ko alam kung ano pong happiness yon. Pagdasalan po ninyo, just be quiet, at malalaman po ninyo kung talagang nagbibigay ba talaga sa ito ng happiness. Alam po ba ninyo, halimbawa, yung parents, no? Yung mga parents natin, nung pinag-aaral nila tayo, mahirap maging magulang, lalo na sa mga parents dito, no? Mahirap maging magulang, magsasakripisyo ka, nagtatrabaho ka. Pero bakit mo ba ginagawa yung pagsasakripisyo na yon? Yung paghihirap na yon, yung pagtatrabaho? Yung sacrifices, out of love. Mahirap, but when you do that out of love, may bago ng kahulugan. May bago ng meaning. Yung sacrifices, now it becomes love. Love for your family, love for your children. So, pag tinignan mo, magiging masaya ka rin. Sorry, medyo broad. Okay, so maraming salamat po. Napakarami pong tanong. Pero kung meron pa, let's keep in touch. I'm active naman online. So again, our event will be on October 26, the full version of this workshop. So please share the good news, the message. October 26, it's a Monday for 2 hours. Kung a-attend kayo, itong mga pinag-usapan natin ay palalalimin natin doon sa workshop. At may mga activities tayo per tip, di ba? Per key. Kasi 7 keys yun. So there will be 7 highly interactive, fun activities. So maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. My name is Bryson Bonsol.